Hello everyone, welcome back to yoga. We are going to start in a comfortable seated position, taking a moment to notice your breath, maybe closing your eyes, noticing how your breath is. No judgment. And when you feel ready, gradually start to deepen and lengthen your breath. Deep breath in, long breath out. You might tap into your Ujjayi breath, this breath with this ocean sound. One more cycle of breath. And when you are ready, transition back to your own, opening your eyes. Inhaling, reaching up. As you breathe out, twist to your right, keeping your spine tall, softening the shoulders. Gaze past your right shoulder. One more cycle of breath. Inhale your right arm up, gazing at your right hand, and as you breathe out, take it over your head. You might keep your head in neutral position. You might turn your head up, gazing at your right hand. In breathe. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling, torso up, release your arm, right hand on top of the left knee or thigh. Inhale, lifting the heart up. And exhale, round your back. Inhale, and exhale. Inhaling, chest up. And exhaling, rounding your back. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, reach up with your arms. As you breathe out, twist towards your left. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling, left arm up. As you breathe out, take your left arm over your head. You might keep your head in a neutral position. You might turn the head up. Breathe. One more cycle of breath. And inhale, torso up, release your left arm, place the left hand on top of the right knee or thigh. Inhale your chest up, and exhaling, rounding your back. Inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Rounding your back. Inhaling, sitting tall. Reaching up with your arms, opening the elbows. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring the elbows to touch. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Bring your right upper arm over the left one, and you might choose to stay here, or you might continue and intertwine your forearms. So eagle arms here. Couple of breaths. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale down towards your chest. Inhale up and down towards your chest. Inhale up and down towards your chest. Last one, inhaling and fold forward. You might choose to stay here. You might stop halfway. You choose. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling up. Release the elbows. And release the arms. Opening the arms again, bending the elbows. Inhale here. Exhale in, elbows to touch. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. And in. And last one out. And this time bring your left upper arm over the right one. You might intertwine your forearms and breathe. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale down towards your chest. Inhale up and down towards your chest. Inhale up and down. And inhale up and fold forward this time. And maybe you want to stay halfway. Maybe you want to go all the way. So noticing what works for you today. Don't force your body. Focus on your breath. And inhaling all the way up. As you breathe out, release the arms. Extend the legs out in front of you. Inhale, reaching up. As you breathe out, fall forward. You're gonna stay seated. This is a seated sequence. One more cycle of breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hands next to your hips. Inhale, right leg up. Hold it here, breathe. As you breathe out, bend your right knee, sit tall. Inhale, left arm up or forward. And as you breathe out, twist towards your right. Inhale forward and then slowly release. Lower your right knee out. Sit tall, belly in. Inhaling, reaching up. As you breathe out, hinging at your hip joints, fall forward. You might touch your knee, your lower leg. You might grab your foot. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, gaze up, and then slowly release. Extending your right leg. Sit tall, hands next to your hips. Inhale, left leg up. As you breathe out, bend your knee. Sitting tall, your right arm forward up. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, twist towards your left. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, gaze forward, and then slowly unwrap your twist. Gently lower your knee out. Sit tall, inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, fall forward. You might start on your knee, touching your knee, maybe lower leg, maybe grab your foot. We're hinging at the hip joints. Breathe. Inhaling, gazing up. Exhale, release. Extend your leg, your left leg out in front of you. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, fall forward. One more deep breath. Inhale all the way up. As you breathe out, place the hands behind the hips, fingers pointing forward towards your feet. Rolling the shoulders back, chest up, and as you inhale, begin to lift the hips up. Relax the neck, relax the head. Breathe. One more cycle of breath. And slowly and gently lower your hips. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, fall forward. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, gaze up. And then slowly release. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. And we start with heels away from the body, creating a rhombus, a diamond. Grab the knees or lower legs. Inhale, lifting the chest up. And as you breathe out, hinge at your hip joints, fall forward. You might go just a little bit. Maybe you feel there's more space on the hip joints, so you can go all the way. And if you have a pillow at home, you might place the pillow under your abdomen in between the knees and just allow your body to relax over the pillow. Couple of breaths here. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling all the way up. It really heals closer to your body. Sitting tall, finding a position that works for your body, for your knees and hips. Grab the feet and open them out as if you were reading a book. Lift your chest up and breathe. If you want, you might fall forward. You might round your back and begin to fall forward. Some of you will be able to bring the forehead to the toes. Or begin to lean forward, trying to keep that spine as neutral as possible. Leaning forward, leaning forward. Maybe you want to go halfway. Maybe you can bring the chin to the mat. One more deep breath. Inhaling, rising up slowly. And as you breathe out, begin to extend your right leg. Sitting tall, inhaling, reaching up. Palms to touch. You might bend the elbows too. One more cycle of breath. And as you breathe out, open your arms. Gaze at your right hand. One more cycle of breath. Flip your right palm up. Inhaling, right arm up. Left hand on your mat. You might choose to stay here. You might drop onto your left forearm. And breathe. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling up. You bring your right hand to your right lower leg. Maybe you want to grab the toes or the outer edge of your right foot. Left arm reaches up. Gaze up. We're going to stay here for one more cycle of breath. And as slowly as you breathe out, take your left arm over your head. You might go halfway, maybe you want to go all the way and catch your foot. So just notice what works for you today. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling up and gently twist towards your left knee. Inhale, chest up. As you breathe out, walk the hands away from you, drop onto your forearms. You might completely relax your body over your leg. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, gaze up, and slowly walk the hands back. We're gonna keep the left leg where it is, bend your right knee, and you might start with your right foot in front of the left lower leg, maybe closer to your ankle, maybe close to your knee, or you might take your right foot outside the left knee, left heel touching your right sitting bone, right hand on the mat, left arm forward up. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, twist towards your right. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, gaze forward, and slowly release. We're gonna gently switch sides, so your right knee stays bent. Extend your left leg out. Sitting tall, drawing the belly in, finding a position that works for your hips. Inhaling, reaching up. Same thing here, maybe arms extended, maybe bend your elbows. So notice what works for you. One more cycle of breath. As you breathe out, open your arms. Gaze at your left hand. One more cycle of breath. Flip your left palm up. Inhale, left arm up. Right hand on your mat. You might stay here with your right arm extended. You might drop onto your forearm. Gazing at your left hand. One more cycle of breath. Inhale up. And now your left hand to your left lower leg. You might grab the toes or outer edge of your left foot. Gently extend your right arm up. Gaze at your right hand. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And as you breathe out, take your right arm over your head. So same thing here. You might choose to stay here halfway. Maybe you have more space, or you want to go all the way and catch your foot. So notice what works for you today. Breathe, don't hold your breath. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling all the way up and gently twist towards your right knee. Hands on your mat, inhale, chest up. Exhale, walk the hands away from you, drop onto your forearms. You might completely relax your body over your leg. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling, gazing up. And then slowly walk the hands back. Bend your left knee. Again, you can place your left foot in front of the lower leg, your right lower leg, maybe closer to your ankle or your knee. Or you might place your left foot outside your right knee. You're pressing that left foot down, right heel touching your left hip, sit tall, belly in. Inhaling your right arm forward or up. And as you breathe out, twist towards your left. One more cycle of breath. Inhale, gaze forward. And slowly unwrap your twist. Wrap the legs. Extend the legs out. Sitting tall, you might touch the knees, lower legs. Some of you are able to catch the big toes. So just notice what works. Inhaling, chest up. As you breathe out, begin to lean forward. If you're catching the toes, you might go deeper. One more deep breath. Inhale, gaze up. And slowly release. Feet to touch, lean back. Inhaling, legs up. 5 cycles of breath. Last one. Bend your knees, feet hips width apart. Hands behind the hips, roll the shoulders back. Inhaling, lifting the hips up. Relax the neck. 5 cycles of breath. And slowly and gently lower your hips. Repeating it one more time. Extend the legs up. Breathe. Squeezing the thighs in, belly in, gazing at the toes. And slowly lower, bend the knees, feet on the ground, hands behind the hips, roll the shoulders back. Inhaling, lifting the hips up. Relax the head, relax the neck. And slowly and gently lower. Extend your legs and begin to roll all the way down. Walk the feet in, bending the knees. Arms alongside your body, palms facing down. Right heel over the left thigh, belly in, and inhaling, hips up. And slowly and gently lower your hips. Draw the knees closer to your chest. Grab the knees or bring the right arm in between the legs. Interlace the fingers behind your left thigh. A couple of breaths here. Soften the shoulders. One more cycle of breath. Begin to release the hands. Extend the arms out. Lower the knees to your left. Turning the head to your right. Try to keep the shoulders grounded. Breathe. One more cycle of breath. Inhale. Knees back up. And take the knees to your right. They may go halfway, they may go all the way. Turn the head to your left. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling, knees back up. Release the leg, lower your feet. Arms alongside your body. We're switching legs, left heel over your right thigh. We tuck the belly in. Inhaling, lifting the hips up. One more cycle of breath. Slowly and gently lower your hips. Draw the knees closer to your chest. Either grab your knees or left arm in between the legs. Interlace the fingers behind your right thigh. Couple of breaths here. One more cycle of breath. Release the hands, extend the arms out, palms facing up. As you breathe out, gently lower the legs to your right, turning the head to your left. One more cycle of breath. Inhaling, knees back up. As you breathe out, slowly and gently lower the knees to your left, turning the head to your right. Inhaling, knees back up, release the left leg. Keep the knees up, draw them closer to your chest, and gently rock from side to side. And slowly come back to neutral position. Bring the knees out towards the side edges of your torso, arms inside the knees. Grab the outer edges of your feet or your shin bones close to your ankles. Happy baby pose. And you might begin to rock from side to side. You might play a little bit with your legs. Noticing what works for you. Maybe you want to extend one leg and rock towards that side. And then switch legs, rock towards the other side. Always moving with your breath rhythmically, slowly and gently. Noticing what works for you. Maybe you want to stay in stillness holding a pose. Breathe. When you are ready, as you breathe out, bring the soles of the feet to touch and allow the feet to lower all the way down. You might use your blocks under your thighs. You might also use a pillow under your upper back. And just allow the arms to be extended. They could be alongside the body, they could be out. Just a couple of breaths here. When you feel ready, bring the knees to touch. Roll onto one side of your body so that you are able to remove the pillow under your upper back and roll back onto your mat. Begin to extend the legs. Allow the feet to flip out to the sides of your mat. Arms alongside your body. And close your eyes. Take a moment to notice the sound and length of your own breath. And see if you want to make your breath a little bit softer, a little bit longer, softer longer breath. Allow your body to relax. Allow it to be soft. Breathe in peace, in tranquility. Breathe out tension, stress. When you feel ready, begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. You might coordinate some circular movements with your hands and feet. Extend the arms over your head and push your feet away from you. When you feel ready, walk the feet in, bend in the knees. Roll onto one side of your body and slowly find your way back to a comfortable seated position. Sitting tall, drawing the belly in, softening the shoulders. Bring the palms to touch, and we take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we bow forward and we say, Namaste. Thank you so much for participating today. Have a wonderful week.